Christine Butler, better known as Mama B, was not only a wife, but a mom to her kids, Katie and Megan. But she was also a mom to all of her kids' friends. Chris Butler was like a second mom to me. I hadn't known her as long as some of Megan's other friends, but I knew her long enough. Mama B was always there for me, and she never let me feel left out. No matter how she was feeling or how many rounds of chemo she went through, she was always there for me. Every time I came over, she always greeted me with a smile and a hug. No matter if I was having a good day or a bad day, she was always there to listen, ready to give advice, and comfort me. She always knew how to make me laugh or smile because she knew that it would make me forget about all the bad things that were happening. One of her favorite things to do was laugh. There was this one particular memory of her that I will never forget. It was the middle of July on one of the hottest days. She had dropped Megan off at my house so we could work on our pig wrestling shirts while she went to the store. About an hour goes by and she comes back and texts Megan, "I'm here, let's go." But we take our time going to the car because she knew she'd be there waiting. What we didn't know is that she had bought an ice cream and it was melting in the car. So while we were taking our time, she was sitting there yelling at us, but then that yelling soon turned to laughing. She never was too serious, always laughing, trying to make other people smile. She always put on a brave face. It didn't matter if she was going through chemo or not, she wanted everybody around her to be as happy as they could. Chris was not only a second mom to me, she was a mom and a second mom to many others. When she got sick for the second time, she knew it probably wasn't going to end well. And from that day on, she was the most strongest, kindest, and the most loving person she had ever been. She loved her family with all of her heart. She meant so much to everyone she worked with and everyone she was around. She never gave up hope, and in the end, when she couldn't talk or leave the house, she didn't want to leave her kids while they were around because she knew how hard it would be on them. Even in the end, she knew she had to protect them from as much pain as she could. Christine Butler was an angel sent from heaven from day one. She loved her family more than anything, and she did not want to leave them behind. But she knows how strong her family is, and so they would be okay. Death isn't something we can avoid, and oftentimes it takes people too soon. But as the poem she picked out herself says, God saw she was getting tired, and a cure was not to be. So he put her arms around her and whispered, "Come with me." With tearful eyes, we watched her suffer and saw her fade away. A golden heart stopped beating. Our dear one laid to rest. God broke our hearts to provide us. He only takes the best.